Nathan Crowe is a junior at PCH. What he loves doing is 3D animation, designing, and a little bit of coding. What he's using all of this for is creating Minecraft mods, which is a pretty good start to get some practice animating. What it basically is creating your own versions of creatures that are shown in Minecraft. He's been making them a lot and has been doing this for quite a while.
I originally started drawing when I was, I'd say, around my first or second grade. And that's where my ideas were born, and just taking part of my imagination and wanting to change the game in a sense to add extra parts to the game that are needed, things that feel like they are missing, or let your imagination run wild.
Nathan has made a bunch of Minecraft mods and has a lot of ideas at his disposal, although we don't exactly know what type of creatures he loves creating.
I've always had a fascination for dragon mods and stuff like dark fantasy. It's enjoyable because once you actually get to see it in game, your own creation, you can get this sort of excitement to be like, okay, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna be like for the first time seeing this thing? Or, for example, I'd say I like to create dark fantasy type stuff. Is it going to be scary once it enters the game and whatnot?
Nathan has been making different species of dragons. They all have different colors, different abilities, and different physical appearances. He's been making a lot of them lately.
I have a lot that are still work in progress, but at the moment we actually have 5 that are currently finished. We are working on the 6th one, which is a boss at the moment.
Creating Minecraft mods can take quite a while if you want to make it good. That's why Nathan has been at it for a while.
I started working on them when I was about 16. I realized mods were a thing at first. I knew they were a thing from before, ever since I was young. I knew it was possible to make them. I never knew how, but you're gonna have to make an effort to do it.
The creative rush is fun when making these, especially when you're designing the look of the creature and sometimes controlling the animation of the creature. Although the more technical sides of making these can really be a pain.
I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it can be frustrating sometimes just because of the timing it takes and how boring it can become. Typing code after code after code and then having design animations and models and whatnot. But it can become really fun when you just realize that all that time that you just spend, it's wonderful once you actually get to play with it, and then you get to actually show other people, and getting other people's perspectives and reactions and just getting the others' enjoyment is what I like. I like to make other people happy.
I am actually the sound designer for all of these dragons that he makes. I made tons of sounds, but since Nathan's currently working on the ice dragon, I'll talk about that. For the roar sound effect, I used a red stag deer, an Australian bird, and an alligator growl to make the sound effect. For the poison sound, which is basically the dragon shooting out poison out of its mouth, is using the sound of a cicada, sprinklers, and a water explosion for the sound of the poison when the water shoots out. I enjoy making all of the sounds, and it adds the extra spice to the Minecraft mods. This is Liam Cassidy, reporting for PCH TV.